Hello traders, Gary Wagner here just after 11 o'clock in Honolulu. Makes it 4 o'clock in New York. It is Thursday, November 19th, 2015, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. We finally have some nice upside action in the precious metals markets across the board with a nice rally really taking off as this market traded to a low the other day of about 1063. We now have gold up about $12 on the day, 1082 and change. Opened at 1070, had a low of 1069.78, the high 1087.46, and we're sitting just about $5 off the low. As I said, currently at 1082.20. Looking at silver, also trading moderately higher, up about 10 cents on the day, or 0.75% gain. Not the kind of gain that we're looking at in gold, nor are we seeing the same kind of patterns that we saw. You can also see that silver is well off of the high 41, market's trading roughly at 27 right now. And we've identified a pattern in the gold market that I did want to spend some time, because in essence, what it is going to do is put out a conditional trade alert for us. And let me explain what I mean by that. I'm looking at a daily chart. Now on this daily chart, let's go ahead and blow that up. We talked about the fact that as this market came down, and it's been coming down hard when you consider that it came down from this high at around 1190, breaks through multitudes of different levels of potential support, none of them holding. And then we actually saw the market challenge and break below 1080, and 1080 was a decisive area right in here, and then actually take out the most recent low that we saw, which was a 1071, and that's what this line is right here. That's that low at 1071. We had the low yesterday, or excuse me, 2 days ago. Yesterday we had a lower low, but by only a couple of ticks. And then following that, of course, when you look at, of course, the daily candle that we saw yesterday, that gave us a basic doji, and that, of course, is right in here. And then today's activity kind of completes this 3-day pattern. This pattern should be recognizable to many of our traders. It is, and let me go ahead, it's simply called a 3-river morning star. Now, as you can see, I have compressed the chart, and I just wanted to show you where these lows came from. This was the former low that we had. And when this particular fib retracement was created, our high was approximately 1168. We'll go ahead and we're going to move that up so we have some more accurate channels, because the channels that we want to look at are channels in case we get our confirmation of this particular pattern and actually go ahead and make a play. So traders, this is what I'm talking about. As you can see, I have just added a false candle, this candle right here, because this is the criteria that we would look for to complete the pattern, because what we would get if in fact this pattern is completed in this way is a 3-river morning star with confirmation. And of course, confirmation, as far as we're concerned, is essential in taking this 3-day pattern. A confirmation would mean that tomorrow, or starting in the afternoon trading today, and that's why I'm giving you the criteria so that you can act upon this trade if this criteria is met even before I send out a trade alert. But if we get activity as this market begins to trade overseas that begins to form a green candle, meaning a higher current than the open, that's what would make it green, and we've got any kind of sizable range, the longer the better, with a higher high, a higher low, and as I said, a green candle, that would absolutely trigger a issuance of a trade recommendation to enter the market from the long side. Stops would be placed under this low right in here, and we know that this low is about 62, so you would buy at the market and place your stop below 1063, and in essence that would be the trade that we would be looking for. If I see this develop in this way, I will send out a special trade alert. But traders, I want you to be aware that this scenario could transpire at any given point. And in fact, if it does actually come around while either some of us are sleeping in the middle of the night or in early morning hours and a trade alert has not been issued, but you see this criteria, a green candle, higher high, higher low, and the more range you have, the better, then you want to go ahead and implement this trade strategy, buying at the market, placing your stop below this low here at 1062. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you as always good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow on Friday for the weekly review. Bye-bye.